All Russian Kinzhal missiles downed over Kyiv since arrival of Patriot systems, Ukrainian Air Force says.
Here's a summary of the article.
All Kinzhal ballistic missiles fired by Russia at targets in Kyiv have been downed since the U.S. provided Patriot air defense systems in May 2023, Ukrainian Air Force Colonel Serhiy Yarmolenko said in an interview with Ukrinform published on July 4. Kinzhal missiles are launched from MiG-31K aircraft and have an operational range of some 2,000 kilometers, which means that all of Ukraine is at risk if the missile is launched from Russian airspace. Russia claims the advanced air-launched Kinzhal missile is hypersonic, and the weapon was considered near impossible to intercept and shoot down before the arrival of Patriot systems. Yarmolenko added that more than 20 Kinzhal missiles were launched over Kyiv and all of them were successfully intercepted since May 2023. The first time a Kinzhal was downed over Kyiv was on May 3, 2023, at 2:35 a.m. at an altitude of about 10 kilometers, Yarmolenko said. We very carefully used the Patriot anti-aircraft missile complex, after receiving information that a Kinzhal had been fired from a Russian MiG-31K. At the moment when there were signs of a launch, we turned it on and identified the target. The speed was so high that there was no time to clarify the task characteristics. I was told it was ballistics, I authorized the use of the Patriot, and it was destroyed, Yarmolenko said. President Volodymyr Zelensky said in April that he will not say how many Patriot systems Ukraine has, but that, to cover Ukraine completely in the future, it is preferable to have 25 Patriot systems, with 6 to 8 batteries each.
This post received a score of 5,500, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I just hope the rate of production for the Patriot missiles equals the rate of use. At the very least,
they're only using Patriot for ballistic threats. Because that's what Patriot is the best at killing. It's good at killing everything, but it specializes in ballistics. So they only use as much as Russia launches, and Russia doesn't have a whole lot of ballistics and hypersonics to use. Patriot ammo shouldn't be an issue, especially after the new package from Israel and US.
Greater than they're only using Patriot for ballistic threats. They've used it to shoot down an A-50.
Okay, fine. They're mostly using it for ballistic threats. But hey, if an A-50 strays into range, why the fuck not, I guess?
Greater than, but hey, if an A-50 strays into range. Strictly speaking, the Patriot system strayed into the range of the A-50, not the other way around. But adhering to the internationally recognized rule of cool, the judges will allow it.
Sucks to be those countries who decided to go with the Russian air defense systems over the US-made ones. I believe that was all before the war broke out and the world saw how shitty Russian military is. Oops.
Sort of like Turkey getting kicked out of the F-35 program after it decided to go with Russia's S-400 system. Whoops.
A lose-lose scenario.
US anti-air troops and officers must be crying over the fact they don't get any of this experience. I know I would be.
I think they'll gain the peace of mind of knowing exactly how the platforms they're trained on will work if they face similar threats in the future.
Yeah, the US is loving this. Not only do they get to test out their weapons, and not only do they get to dispose of a bunch of aging hardware for less than it would cost to decommission it, but they get to do it all while killing Russian soldiers via proxy.
In addition to pulling all US support, I expect that Trump will be sending Ukraine a bill for those and all the other military aid they've received.
Convicted felon and Russian asset traitor Donald J. Trump, who was raised a silver spoon draft dodger and is an all-time great conman. That guy could be president? Again? What a timeline.
The same Donald Trump that flew on the Lolita Express 7 times, made numerous phone calls to Epstein, and in recently unsealed court documents, showed Trump raped a 13-year-old girl without a condom, and when she asked what if he impregnated her, Trump literally threw money at her and told her to abort it. That Donald Trump? The same Trump that stole money from a children's cancer charity and now he can't form any charities whatsoever. That Trump.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to Speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.